Hello, Nova Nation. It's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski. It is very cold outside, but it is time, as it's snowing behind me, you can see, it is time for your Villanova women's basketball preview as your Villanova Wildcats, with a record of 6-6, get ready to take on the St. John's Red Storm. St. John's 10-1 this season. I mean, really, what a year they've had. Before I kind of break down Lachey Dwyer and how good their team has been so far in this season, I want to talk about Villanova. As I said, they are 6-6 coming into this game with the Wildcats. They suffered a very disappointing kind of last-minute loss to James Madison on Sunday in a game that they led by double digits at the end of the third quarter. Around 60 seconds left, the Wildcats were up by double digits, and that was really just a disappointing game. Now, they didn't have Danae Carter. She did not start in that game. I talked to Coach Dillon after the game on Sunday, and she said that she was a little banged up from the game against Delaware earlier in the week, so she was day-to-day. She did practice the other day, according to some of the videos that the women's team posted on their X account, so it seems like Danae Carter will most likely play against St. John's on Saturday at 2 p.m., but we'll keep an eye on that. The Wildcats would really like to have her back, especially in the rebounding presence, and just how good of a paint presence she really does provide, Danae Carter. And she really had, you know, a really great stretch of games before that injury against Delaware. And then also Laura Edmondson, their other forward for the Wildcats, she also played less than 20 minutes in the game against James Madison. She really didn't play much in the second half, so we'll keep an eye on the injuries of both Danae Carter as well as Laura Edmondson. But the Wildcats, they've lost 3 of their last 4. They suffered losses to Temple, Fairfield, and James Madison on Sunday, with the only win in between there against Delaware. So this will be a really nice way to rebound, as it is time for their Big East opener against St. John's on Saturday. Maddie Weber, she made the Big East honor roll last week, so she played really well in that game against James Madison and in the game against Delaware. So it's good to see her really performing at a high level again, especially because Jasmine Basco has struggled the last couple games for the Wildcats. As for St. John's, as I said in the open, they are 10-1. Lachey Dwyer, she's their average leading scorer, averaging about 15, 16 points per game. And this St. John's team, they're averaging around 66, 67 points per contest as a team, but they really do shoot the ball well, 45% from the field, 33% from behind the arc. They're in the mid-70s when you look at how they shoot from the charity stripe. So this St. John's team can definitely score the ball, and their only loss this season was against Harvard. So 10-1, they've won 10 of their first 11 games. It's going to be a really tough battle for the Wildcats. Now, Villanova's had some time off, right? They've had off since Sunday, so they've had, you know, almost a full week to prepare for this game against St. John's. St. John's will also have their conference opener against Villanova on Saturday. So 2 teams going at it for their conference opener, Villanova and St. John's. That game at 2 p.m. at Villanova. You can listen to the action on WXVU. 1:45 will be the pregame show as Dominic Ricchetti will have a solo broadcast. Unfortunately, I won't be at the Finn tomorrow, but it should be a great conference opener. I'll have some coverage on my social media. And thank you so much for tuning into this Villanova women's basketball preview. Again, the Wildcats and St. John's Red Storm tomorrow at the Finn. Let's see if Villanova can rebound and get back into the win column. Have a great rest of your day, Nova Nation. And as always, go Cats!